Look what they did to my boy. All right, we're gonna see what happened with Alphonse. Since in the last game he lost his girl to Satan. So we're basically picking up, I mean, not exactly the same spot, but in terms of scene. So before I got ready for this, I did a little bit of research, and so I didn't get the A+ ending for this game. I got the, yeah, it wasn't the A+, it was just the A. So the only difference is just one small scene at the end where it shows Alphonse becoming I guess Lancelot, but like for real, like when the scene that we saw in the A ending, it was just him getting the name, but in the A+ ending, there's an extra small scene, it's like a minute long, where basically shows him at the beginning of this game. So I'm actually going to play it, because I consider just playing the game all over again. Night of Lotus to get A+, which is not too difficult, but man, that would be 25 hours. So yeah, let's not do that. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna play this real quick so you guys can see it. Night of Lotus, A+ ending. Let's see if we can get it. Of course, this is somebody else playthrough, so. Let's see. Okay, so this is the end of the game. This is where damn it. Should probably move this to the side. Yeah, so this is the end of the game. So we fought this guy. We beat him. And then if you remember, yeah, so we have Eleanor, she sacrifices herself. She basically gives up Alphonse for Satan, right? And then this is the end. So basically, you know, he wakes up, Eleanor's not there. He's basically a traitor now to, I guess, the Lotus Empire, right? He, oh, let me fix this. Is this off? This is off, right? My bad. Transform. Fit the screen. Why is it cutting out? What the hell? Transform. Reset. There we go. Yeah, so Shivan stays, but he and Sibyl, they both go away. The mermaids do whatever they gotta do. And this is like the end of the game. This is the part that I miss here. When I finished it, okay, I missed. So Shivan stays and Sibyl, she leaves too. Okay, so she leaves as well. If you quit the hand of the Pope, you'll be pursued. You don't have to quit. So she leaves the Pope while Alphonse joins him, which is weird. The church. Like, why would she leave? I thought she was like part of them the whole time. So that's kind of odd. Ivana, of course, becomes, I guess, the ruler of. I even forgot the name of the island that we were on. Is it Feliz? Yeah, so she becomes the head of there. He's creating golems still, which, interesting enough, the golem that he just created is the ones that we're going to use in this game. It's not going to be like the ones that they use here. This we saw. They didn't show Ofair because whoever was playing this game, she died at the end. But I had her at the end, so I think I had a different ending on that part. And then so this is the scene right here. Okay, so this is the ending that I got, where. But yeah, so he goes to the Pope, to the church. And then he goes from Alphonse to Lance, Tartari. Yeah, but I find that odd. They didn't explain why Sibyl left the church, but he did. But he didn't. I mean, I know why he went, because he's pretty much like a fugitive now. But then Sibyl left the church. That's kind of odd. And then, so this is the end that I got. But so the A+ ending is basically. But now is dead. Lotus neither punished the Betrayal family. Oh, the Betrayal family is right. So that's Ivana and her family. Nor the people of the ranunculus. Says it had been his personal greed and ambition we had led to much of the difficulty. Blah 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 blah. Always the island which was home to the sacred spear was put under Gallius's control. Okay. Meanwhile, because the Duke of the Fellas had hidden his knowledge of the spear from Gallus. Felix' land was placed under the supervision of Lotus, and the Duke lost much of his standing. Okay. Such is the account of the conflict that erupted in Ovis in the year 232, and of the sacred spear Longiconus. Little is said of the young knight who suppressed it. That me. He became known as Lance Tartari, and not until later left his mark on the history of Carthagena. So that's the A ending. That's the one that I got. And then this ending is the A+ ending, which links directly to the beginning of this game, which I'll show when we start it. So this scene right here is basically the beginning of the next game. But the next game came out first. This was after. So this is him. I guess he's older now. And he's basically a completely different person. Oh, he lost his girl to Satan, so that would change a man. He lost an eye, and they're gonna put the town to fire. It doesn't matter how. It was cool though. They're looking for a priest. Damn. Look what they did to my boy. Turned him into a bad boy. Okay, so that's technically the A+. So now we have an idea of, you know, what happened to him. Now, the next game we're playing, it's gonna be... I was thinking of doing March of the Queen, but I feel because this one just links straight into this one, it just makes sense since I have the story fresh in my head. And then next we will do March of the Queen and then jump into Ogre Battle 64. I wish we could have be able to do the Ogre Battle Gaiden, yeah, the Prince of Zenobia, but there's still no translation. I think within a couple of years we should have a translation with AI. AI should make it pretty easy to do. Anyways, because I want to keep the video continuous, we can jump straight into the scene. I want to do that first before looking at the menu. I also want to look at the menu, take a look at it, and see learn the game before jumping into it. I know that this one has 3 endings, like most Ogre Battle games. They have the neutral, chaotic, and lawful. So I'm probably gonna go for... I'm assuming lawful will be the correct one, but I'll look it up before anything without spoilers, and then I try to go for that ending so we can just knock it all out. Yeah, so that golem is basically the golem that damn, I forgot the guy's name. Fair's father was creating. Okay, you know what? Maybe should I go to the menu first? No, let's just jump straight to the game, and then I'll do the menu in between. Another thing is that there's so many versions of this game that you can play. You got the SNES, Super Famicom. You got the PlayStation X, the PSX, PS1, the Saturn, the PSP, and the just released Steam version. I tried the Saturn, I tried the PSP version. I also have the Reborn for Steam. But I set on the original one for SNES translated because it doesn't have the voice acting. I mean, I wouldn't mind the voice acting if it was like all through, but for the Saturn version, which has voice acting, some of it, it was translated to English. So you have the voice acting in Japanese and the translations, the subs in English. So it makes it difficult when you're like listening to the Japanese voices and then reading the subs. So I set on this one instead. I can just try to read as much as I can. Valeria has flourished. It's a big map. Okay, who's this? Oh, that's his territory. Okay. All the green. After Dogar's death, okay, with his help, they Branta also signed a... This makes no sense. And received military. Again, this is a translation, so there are going to be some... Branta wanted to rule. Lance did not want to. Okay, so that's Lance. That's Alphonse. Damn, he's older there, yeah. The Dark Knight Order. So basically, he was running like a mercenary group for the church. Damn, I would love to know the story between now. It'd be so interesting. The groups. One was called. There was a major against Wostanians. That's the who I'm going to be playing with in this game. That Wostanians. Duke Runway became the yeah. So I think Duke Runway is going to be captured, and then that's kind of where we start. The remaining, but even that movement, yeah, this part of the translation is not good at all. Where am I missing something? Okay, so 3 different areas. So he's divided into 4. Well, so I guess yeah, I guess it got divided into three groups, I think. All right, let's go. Been waiting for this. Again, it would have been much easier to play the Saturn version or the PSP version, or even better the Steam version, but I really want to play this one. Tutorial. Let's see what we got. Welcome to the tutorial mode. Here I will explain about the basic rules of battle. What would you like to know? Condition to clear. If unit dies, about game over. Wait turn of unit. Let's move units. Move command. Attack. Battle command. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I know most of that stuff. Da-da-da. Begin. Begin. We are the daughters of Philaha. The Lord of the heaven and earth speak thy name. Denim. So that's my name, Denim. Thou shalt write your day of birth. Earth. Well, I'm a wind sign, so let's go with wind. Month 6 and day 1. Let's go with wind. Like wind. Wind goddess. Hanila. What is thy prayer? All right, wind is freedom. So that would be ideal for sure. What is thy offering? We offer definitely not revenge. Probably hope. Wind is pretty flexible. Flourish, probably flourish as well. Probably peace too. Flourish, I said flourish. Okay. Fire goddess. So Chanel, where is that prayer? Yeah, fire is no joke. Let's go with glory. What is thy offering? Probably rain. Yeah, probably rain. We vow. Probably victory as well. Yeah, that's fire. Fire is a winner. F goddess. What is thy prayer? A prayer. Probably sacrifice. Yeah. F is pretty grounded. Offering. I'll probably peace. What is thy vow? We vow. Love. Yeah, it's definitely love. Okay. It's crazy because I don't know what difference all these questions make, but you have 4 different sets divided into 3. So if this dictates like the units, it's that's a lot of randomization. What is thy prayer? This is water. Probably honor. And then I guess you're just gonna end up with the last 3, with the last 2, hatred and revenge. We're offering. Damn, hatred's a tough one. I wouldn't want that one on any of them. Okay, sorry, water. Kind of got screwed. Who will you ask for protection? Oh, win for sure. May your path be glorified by our Father. Okay, so we just saw Alphonse become Lance Tartari, right? So that scene where he was on the cliff by himself. Let's clean together. For the Super Nintendo, it's such a good game, man. It looks so good. This is one of those like timeless game that the graphics doesn't mess up the game. Yeah, so there he goes. So there's our boy. What it did to our boy. Damn. This is so counter to his character in the last game. Like racing a whole city. Killing everybody. Hey, that's what happened, man. You lose your girl. Especially to Satan. Then they got Templars in there. Paladins. There he goes. So that's the scene, but the ninja's not there. But we know he was looking for a priest. Based on the last conversation they had. The last game. Yeah, it looks really good. I like the look of this game. Nothing comes of bloodless toil. Yeah, it's different from the other ones. Denim. Damn it, Lance is here. Just as we had heard. Gotcha. Well, I guess this isn't a very good idea. We can't possibly win. What are you talking about? Kashua, isn't this what we've been waiting for? But 3 of us against the Dark Knights? Don't worry. Don't worry, Kashua. They're not expecting us. Are you chicken, Kashua? I'm still going to do it. Even if you guys wimp out. Yeah, not the best translation. Relax, Vice. Don't say such things. Let's go. Alright. We won't succeed. Besides, what good is it to kill these guys? Lance is the leader of the Dark Knights. They are the source of Backroom's power. By killing Lance, we can weaken the Backroom forces here for a while. And the Gargastan forces will make their move and invade Backroom. Then we can launch our attack. We're still recovering from the last war. Are you trying to start another one? What do you mean we're still recovering? The Wolstanians are being treated like shit. Gargastan is trying to wipe us out. But to start a war using such a thief, we just end up losing. Shh, they are here. We will attack from both sides. Denim, you attack from the rear. All right. Okay. Oh, so they thought it was Lance, but it doesn't look like it's Lance. At least not Lance Tartare or Alphonse. When the game starts, the faster the character is, the earlier the character's movement turn will come. The order of movement is called AT, attack turn. Whichever character has the AT, the player can order that character what to do. I move, attack, wait, etc. However, you cannot give any orders to the enemy characters, of course. When you want to make an order to the characters, press X. Then you can get the menu command, menus on the screen. If you want to know the meaning of commands, put the cursor on the command icon. You want to know the present select explanation will show up on the screen. The explanation is a call message help. Okay. Also, at least the turn go faster. Okay, so okay. High priest. She's not any regular priest. She's a high priest. Okay, level 2. Level 2. And I'm level 1. I think he's younger than her though. I think that's what it is. Okay, so I gotta press square. Way system. We go system interrupt options. Remove cursor, cursor repeat speed, display status, navigation speed, message speed. Let's leave it like that for now. We'll decide soon. Gonna switch. Okay. Character list. Warren, look who's here. Okay, let's move. Actually, can he move? We can move down, okay. Indirect. He can throw rocks. He can throw rocks. Okay. Who are you? We are warriors of the Wellstar Liberation Army. We will avenge our people's suffering. Damn, this. Yeah, that's not doing it. Avenge. What a polite way to welcome people. Look at them, they're just kids. Wait, are you sure you're talking to the right person? If your name is Lance, then you're our enemy. Indeed, my name is Lance. How do you know? You and the Dark Knights burned down this town a year ago. Dark Knights? But we are from the Eastern Kingdom of Zenobia. I remember now. The Dark Knight. Lance has only one eye. A one-eyed Dark Knight who happened to share the same name. I see. We came to this island looking for work as mercenaries. My name is Lance Hamilton, a knight from the Kingdom of Zenobia. I'm Canopus. I know that name too. I believe he pops up in March of the Queen, and I think in the Ogre Battle 64 as well. People call me the Wild Rider. In the OFAR, his name is Warren Moons. My name is Mildane Warhorn, a Zenobia Knight. And my name is Gildas, also from Zenobia, so stop looking at us like that. But I guess they are, not the Dark Knights. Please forgive us, but I must ask for your help. We're new to this island. Tell us what is going on. My name is Vice. Damn it, we're wasting time. We must find the real Lance. I am Cashua, a priestess, and this is my brother Denim. Oh, I get an option. Do we trust him or do we not trust him? They are lying. I mean, 5 against 3, even if they're lying, it would make no sense. I mean, we're kind of out of our league. Let's go with forgive us. I mean, I'll be going against the word of my sister and my friend. Let's go with their line. I'm gonna go with this. Their line. They might be one of our enemies. You sure I own hard-headed lad? They just forget about them, Lance. We're not here to harm you, boy. Trust me. Denim, don't talk to them. Now apologize to these knights. I swear as a knight of Zenobia that I shall never be your enemy. Still don't believe you. Forgive us. My brother is not himself today. Please put down your sword. Interesting. Never mind. I understand your apprehensiveness. It's very hot. Why don't you take us to a cool place and tell us your story? Let's go to our hideout. We can't offer you much, but at least it's cool. Okay. We just don't have the manpower to fight against the country of Gargaston. That's why Backroom asked for support from the Kingdom of Lotus. Their problem was similar to ours. Backroom asks help from Lotus. I guess, yeah, okay. I see. That's why the Kingdom of Lotus sent the Dark Knights to Backroom. The Rosalian Knights are the knights that work directly under King Saldian. King Saldian commands 16 divisions. Their duties consist mainly of espionage, collecting info from the other countries, carrying out conspiracies. That is why they are the Dark Knights. But why are the Ross something supporting Backroom? Let me ask you something. Why do you come to our island? I bet you guys just came here to take over Deliria. Starting with us, isn't that right? The Kingdom of Zenobia and Lotus are going to trigger the war from this island. Stop it, Vice. I've had enough of your conspiracy theories. I understand the situation now, Vice. Let me answer your question. It is true that we are Zenobians, but we no longer work for the king. We were banished from the kingdom. In other words, we're fugitives, can never go back. Therefore, we're looking for employment, with decent pay, of course. I'm not buying into this. This is our war. I said that's enough, Vice. You have to excuse him. He's a bit... Don't worry about it. There's no need to apologize. What are you planning? We have to rescue the Duke Roundway. He's imprisoned in Amorica Castle. Okay, so that's the Duke from the beginning. Who's Duke Roundway? Is that your leader? Yeah, he's the leader of the Westanians. He was caught by the Gargastians. We heard that he's going to be executed soon. We have to do something. I hear the sound of money. Hey, Lance, why don't we help them out? I'm sorry that I doubted you. Quechua is right. We don't have the manpower. We need your help. If it's a deal, then let's not waste time. Off to Amorica Castle. Wait a minute. There are a lot of soldiers at the Amorica Castle. We can't... I mean, even with the knights, we can't win. We all die. I don't want to be part of this. Denim, it's your call. See, this is confusing because So I'll be agreeing with my sister if I don't interfere here. But we have to help him. He is the king or the duke. But I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. Let me go with my sister's choice. Don't interfere. This is our war. Please don't. I see. We are going to America anyway. Not to help you, but to fight for truth, justice, and the Amir. We're just going in the same direction. Our ideals may be different, but we share a common goal, so why don't we form an alliance? Give them a break, Denim. They're going to come with us whether we like it or not. Well, if they won't charge us, if they were going to be mercenaries. Deal. Let's go. So technically, I saved us some money. You never listen to me, do you? I know what you're thinking, but I just don't want to lose you. You're the only family I have left. It's just that you're my only brother. I don't want you to die. I'm sorry, I know that I can't stop you. But promise me one thing, don't leave me. What are you guys doing? Everybody's waiting for you. Men of few words. Men of few words, that Denim. You are so overprotective. He's a big boy now. He can take care of himself. Don't you ever shut up? My brother's not bloodthirsty like you. Look, I'm not fighting because I want to. I just don't want to go down without a fight. Oh, don't talk like such a tough guy. You were counting on those nights. You were the one who invited them. Don't tell me. I'm being so nice to them so that we can take advantage of them. Maybe if you had a brain, you wouldn't figure that out already. You should be thankful. A priestess taking advantage of people. What a bitch. What a bitch. I just don't want to lose anyone. Then he called her out. Damn, the staple ogre battle menus. The war funds look exactly the same. Same map setup. Music. When you want to move from one place to another, move the cursor to the palace, to the place you want to go, and press the A button. Then you can move to a place. Press the X button to save in the game and data, or save edited units. Then screen will show your main commands. If you want to know the meaning of the commands, put the cursor on the command and press the select button. Will show up on the screen. Okay, so the like button is the poor town government. Okay. The town has since lost its beauty because of the internal turmoil. Damn. Okay, yeah, this is not it. Oh, I went back to Japanese. That's not good. Okay, but how do I? Here we go. Okay, the units. Okay, so they're there with me. So we got Denim level 1, Vice level 2, Casual level 2, 3. I know the other ones are 3. Okay. Yeah, before I do this, I want to look at at the menu. Here we go. Okay, so this is the menu. And I think this is the menu for the PSX. So it might be different. The story takes place in a land called Valeria, which established itself as a major trading port. Okay, Valeria consists of its island and several different ethnic groups. As a result, many wars have been fought over who would control Valeria. Peace was brought to the land by a king named Dogari. Okay, Dogari was the king, but after his death, Valeria was divided into 3 different ethnic groups. Okay, so that's where I guess Lance comes in, each claiming that they were the ones to succeed the king Dogari. The story begins when a minor ethnic group called the Wolstanians were oppressed and discriminated by the other factions. Back on Valeria, a newly established country in the Banisha region, were ruled by the Cardinal Branta. Cardinal Branta had support from the country of Lotus. The government of Lance sent a group of knights called the Dark Knights. So the government is called Lance of Rosalian to help establish the new country of Bacron Valeria. The leader of the Dark Knights, Lance, was sent to monitor Cardinal Branta's activities. Okay. Gargastan Kingdom, ruled by a man named Barbados, was a land that flourished in the Coritani region. It was called the Gargastan country. Okay. Whilst there are people, an ethnic group once led by the Duke Ramway. So this is us, the Wasta people. An ethnic group once led by the Duke Ramway to gain independence, but as of now they are restricted to live on an island just south of the continent called Gurodoki. Religion in Valeria. People say there are 2 different elements in the world that affect a person's personality. They are the element gods, the elemental gods. Religion, okay. Alignment gods. Ishtar, goddess of light and war. A goddess whose purpose is to achieve unity by enforcing law and order. Asmodeus, god of darkness, a god craving freedom. He hopes that he will eventually lead to chaos. He is the never ending. Okay, so that's the law and chaos. And then these are the elements, which the names are different, right? Oh no, Anela, Bartha, Shoshanel. Okay, so they're the same. And then those are our leaders. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch it to the other one, because this translation is really it's really not gonna work out. Damn, should I do the Saturn? I didn't want to do the Saturn because of the translation. I think I'm gonna have to do a Saturn one. Let me see real quick. I mean, the PSP might be even better. The thing is that the PSP changed how the game plays. They made a lot of changes to it. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the elements, goddess of water, goddess that affects rivers, oceans, swamps, or any area related to the goddess of so now goddess of fire. Very few elements are affected by this goddess, but it is a necessary element to have everyday life ruled by part of the goddess of earth, a power that gives blessings to people who live in the ground. Most places are affected by the force. She's also known as the goddess of harvest. Yeah, so earth is harvest. Okay. Goddess of wind, a powerful influence the land, nor as strong as the earth or element. Not as strong as the earth or water element, and opponent of Bartha. Okay, then you got the calendar, you got all this stuff. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Okay, that's pretty simple. Okay, so Denon Pao, a 16-year-old Wostanian boy from the port town of Griati. A young warrior seeking justice. The name can be changed. Details see character settings. Kashua Powell, an 18-year-old Westanian girl. She's Denham's sister. She has studied to become a priestess. And then Vice Bozic. Oh, so they're pals, okay. Denham's childhood friend. His parents were killed by the Dark Knights. His hatred toward the Dark Knights equal. It doesn't say his age, but I'm assuming he's older. He seems older than them. Probably probably the same age as her, 18, 19, maybe 20. Okay. Regional maps, attack team unit. Before you get into a battle, you have to edit the attack team. You can set like 10 people. Okay. Battlefield, this is the actual fighting area. When you die in this mode, the game will be over. Oh, okay. When you win, you will go back to the original map. Okay, regional map, controlling units, self-explanatory. Shop, this is the only command that is available to you when you are in a town or a castle. This is the place where you can buy, sell items, training. This is used to increase your character's experience level. You split units into 2 groups and you will fight. So it's just like the Knight of Lotus. You'll be using this command when you want to organize weapons for each member of the class or do class changes. Okay. Item, magic. Okay. To remove or equip items, each member you check and recognize. Okay. To equip or delete magic on each character. Or you can delete them too. You choose this command, a magic equipment screen shows up. Okay, we got class change. Omit. Used to remove a member from your list of characters. Once the member is removed, you cannot get the character back. Also, you can delete a unit here. I believe you could do that in the last one too. Rearrange, that's self-explanatory. Status. Workflow, you can read current incidents, information about enemies, your members. Okay, that's self-explanatory. Save. To see the game environment, such as message. Okay, so these are the settings. Then you will edit your troops and proceed to where the enemy is located. You will then liberate each place after becoming victorious in each area. The following is a list of general game flow as you proceed to the game. Edit unit. Save often. Edit attack team. Okay. To edit your troops, building up your troop is very important to become victorious. It is up to you to decide what your character will become. The following is a list that may help you create a strong character. Equip weapons and armor. Items can be used to battlefield. You can each remember. Soldiers in Amazon will be the first characters that you will be able to use as their levels go up. You can upgrade their class, however, their level will not change. But some classes will allow them to use magic. And some classes will be able to use more powerful weapons. You can always go back to the original class that, okay. Ooh, this is a lot of information. It is wise to know each of your character's traits. Each character status screen describes the following elements. When the character you are checking is an enemy, there will be no registration number. KHP, level, MP, element, alignment. Okay, low, neutral. Okay, where's 5? Da, 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 da. No, number 6. Okay, it's all pretty self-explanatory. Damn, but this is a lot. 30. Equip magic, raise. Even has raise. Where's 29? I don't see 29. Damn, they even have race. Wow. Union. The institution, group, or country that the character belongs to. That's crazy. Movement, that number changes depending on the class. 27. Oh, so he has 6 move. This affects the ratio of initiating a critical attack. Okay. Dexterity, agility, mental intelligence. An element that mainly affects the strength of magic attack. Okay. This affects the strength of defense against magic. Okay, so mentality and intelligence. Okay. Cool. Among the characters, some character status screens show the word guess. They are guest character who will fight on their own. A good example would be Casual and Vice in the beginning stage battle. Some guest character will leave the troop in the midst of the story, but some will turn into ordinary characters. You cannot maneuver guest characters, but they can be great assistant to you. Guests cannot be edited. Okay. You have to plan which characters are the best ones to deploy in a coming battle. The most important factors that you should consider are class and initial position of the character. Same classes, okay? For example, when the field is surrounded by high cliffs, some characters, even if their strengths of attacks are high, are not capable of moving around. That makes sense. When you're going to attack in a attack team editing mode, this will be initial position. Persuasion. This command shows up and then in Denham's set of command icons. It is possible to persuade an enemy to join the troops. Okay. Okay. Way system. It is not wise to defeat whatever enemy you encounter. There are some things you should do and be aware before getting into battle. The 80 characters. By your weight turn points. The heavier the character is, the lighter the... Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a lot. Treasures and cards. When you kill an enemy, sometimes the enemy will turn into a treasure or card. Treasure contains either gold or items. A card will bring up the status of the character who obtained it. Move the character to where the items appear to obtain them. When the character gets its treasure, they will reveal the content. If it's gold, it's looking true. If it is a weapon, it can be equipped on the character. Card cannot be collected when the battle finishes. Treasure, on the other hand, will be automatically collected. If an enemy's loyalty is low to his troops, there is a higher chance you can persuade and make them into your side. There are no particular charts to show. Oh, that sucks. So you can persuade them, but you don't know what their loyalty is. You have to go to help and judge by the message given by the enemy. Oh, okay. See, this helps. Okay. So this helps a little bit. I can, if you go to the help section and read their dialogue, you can see whether they are loyal or not. In the battle, sometimes you can find hidden treasure. Be sure to find them. Terrain. Battles consist of various types of terrain. The different type of terrain affects the strength of the character in defense. Some terrains can be affected by a change of weather. Terrain can also be affected by 4 elements. Depending on the map, the number of changes, which affects the effectiveness of magic. Be sure to take the terrain type into consideration. Okay. Attack effect 40, defense 15. Soil surface, don't need special strength to move. Snow, attack 25. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot. You might as well just take a guess with those. Lava, road, hard. It's a lot. Okay, so class and class changes. There are various classes of characters. Different classes have different strength of attack, defense, and movement, etc. There are 5 large categories of classes. Human class characters can level up and are able to change their class. When you go to the editing mode and select class change, you can check the current class of character you choose. Okay. Each class are either S size or L size. Human characters are O size, are S size characters. But the monsters class, such as dragons, golems, there are some characters that are in L size. Only 2 size characters can participate per team. Ah, okay. So I can't have big characters like dragons. Too many of them. Each time a character attacks an enemy, he or she will gain experience. When their experience points hits a certain number, the character will gain a level depending on the character. Okay. Special attacks heals, that makes sense. Each of the characters have their own guarding elements. This will affect the level of damage depending on what element they have. Other than Denim Lance and a few other Holy Knights, the elements are already set. Okay. A character's personality can be characterized into 3 categories: low, neutral, or chaos. Other than Denim, alignment is not likely to change. This affects the relationship with the leaders. Characters can equip up to 4 items. However, there are some restrictions to what types of items they can hold. Okay. 3 characters. When character's HP turns into a 0 during the battle, the character will die. And the characters can be vanquished by the spell Exorcism. And okay. If you don't use a revival spell before the clear map, you will lose the character forever. That makes sense. You'll get additional characters in your troops along the way, but you can also recruit a new member by going to a shop. Okay, just like the last one. Sometimes some characters of the liberating army will not agree with your ideology and leave the troops. This has to do with characters' loyalty toward you. The rate will change depending on the action that you take. Okay. Damn, they can just up and leave. Okay. There are 2 kinds of items. One is equipped like a weapons or armor. The other one will level up a character who receive it. Weapons and armor are to be equipped. All characters can carry and wear these items except for monsters. Class, leather hat. The items which used to heal the body or to recover from damage, most of our usable items. It is wise to check these items after the battle so that you can always be aware that what item to stack up on. Okay, so the healing items, they have to have them equipped on themselves to use them. Strength card. The card will level up. Magic card. Okay, that's self-explanatory. There are sometimes characters who can use magic, but they cannot use magic unless they are trained properly. Depending on their class, the magic is different. Types of magic, people of Valeria use magic by using power from 6 gods. One can use the 6 gods. Okay, so whatever. Okay. You can get a spell book at a shop and equip it to a character, then the magic will be ready to use. There are restrictions to what magic magic can use. So just like the last one. There are 2 kinds of spell. One is to attack enemies and give them damage. The other one is supplemental spells, which will hinder an enemy's activity and strengthen your activity. Recovery spells are also supplemental magic. Okay. Characters use magic are able to carry any kind of spell in those status, and you will. Okay. Character's MP does not recover immediately. It requires time to gain the maximum number of MP. The power of the spells and range of each power are affected by the character's level in class. Basically, a higher level, the broader range of. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so Fire Burn is 14 MP, range 6. Attack spell creates a column of fire. Can be used to burn a grassy area to clear. Okay. Supplemental spell reduces the effectiveness of weapons and armor. Reduce the effectiveness of weapons and armor. This is good. Melt. Heat. Supplemental spell strengthen the effectiveness of weapons and armor. Okay, both of them good. Caution to strengthen the power of fire, weaken the power of water. Okay, so they're technically like the last game. Ice Blast. Okay, these are spells. Pretty self-explanatory. To up out the character for good is necessary to... I'm probably going to get this, because the last game I didn't get it, and those dead monsters gave me a headache. Let's happen to spell that regain give energy. Heal and heal plus, those are a must. Do we have teleport here too? Because that broke the last game. Let's see. Incubus, showing enemy a nightmare and put him to sleep. Pain, making enemy hearing agonizing scream and reduce that same amount of HP and MP mission loss. Charm is confused, kinda. Cute kiss. Here's a condition of stone. Oh, so this is probably from the fairy. Deep kiss. Share the user's life and make WT 0, way to 0. Eddy gives damage by creating a whirlpool. Okay. To enjoy the game, there are several processes you must go through before you get to the game. You will see navigation messages. Follow the instruction given you. Understand the rule. You can directly get into a battle, but it will always be helpful to know its fundamental rules. Read the third message before you play the game. Creating a character. When your character start game, the screen will change. Okay. Okay. After winning the Battle of America, several warriors will join your troops. Go to the edit mode and check the members you have and their equipment. Then proceed to America Castle. If you don't need a navigation message, go to the option, okay? What path should your liberation army take? As the drama proceeds, frequently you will see multiple choices in the main character's dialogue. The game is multi-type scenario, meaning each time you select the main character's line, the story will lead to a different script. Damn, really? The choices you make will not lead to game over, but it will affect the main character's fate. Think carefully before you make a decision. Then I think I already started on the wrong foot, being a super skeptic or pessimistic. Okay, so classes now. Has better attack and defense than soldiers, the knight. This type of character can use various kinds of magic. Ninja is a good with a sword and has high dexterity. He can also jump on higher terrain, can attack 2 times if he has a sword on each hand. Nice, nice. Basics class of character parameters will go up steadily. The soldier. Oh, we got Berserker here. Better defense than the knight. Exorcist, the only character class you can kill the undead by using exorcism. Oh, so the exorcist is the only one that can use exorcism. Best one uses an arrow and bow. She's also not affected by bad weather. Ooh, witch, hello. Good at using supplemental magic. She can also go through water. Dragonair. She can use both magic and weapons whenever a beast is within 3 panels of her. The power of the beast will be increased. Oh, so he's not only dragon with her, now he's also any beast. A cleric, that's self-explanatory. Valkyrie, this class is good using magic and weapons. She can also move through water. She can use both, it's not bad. I must have basic class of female characters. So basically the basic soldier for a female. Demi-humans, hogmen, a wingman, able to use heavy weapons like an axe. Mind you, Canopus is not a hogman, he's a Vulcan. Got it. Laserman, high in defense, able to fight in the water and on the ground. Has a high fighting ability. Okay, it goes a spirit without flesh. It is not affected by the physical attacks at all. Even when his HP turns 0, it will revive after a certain length of time. A dolmen made of mud has strong resistance to physical attack. A dragon with a wind element. Oh, they only have one type of dragon? Griffin, a character with the head of an eagle and body of a lion, able to fly. Skeleton and underwater. An undead warrior, even so he can revive back to okay. Fairy. A cute fairy always floating in the air. Okay. Then Okay, hint selection. Train frequently. Got it. Save before battle. Avoid cards. All right, so do we continue with this translation or do we move to the other one? That's the question. Oh, I didn't even save it, so I'm gonna have to restart anyways. Did it restart on its own? Damn it. Oh no, I did restart it. I restarted that. So this is the Sega Saturn translation. It has the Japanese voiceover and I believe the PSP translation. So it's pretty good. It's better than the last one. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I really want to play the PSP version, but from what I've read, although it's a great, it looks really good. The game style is totally different. I think I learned most of what I needed to learn. Where the doors of holy, okay. Denham. Show us thy date of birth. Win. Air, right? Air is wealth, right? Oh no, it is not hatred. Ideal. Okay, it's what it is. I just pick any. That's definitely not hope. Okay, we're going with wind. Since that's my birthday. Okay, can't skip it. We're gonna have to see it again. Ogre Battle Saga, episode 7. Funny thing, episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 haven't been released yet. Haven't been made. Let us link together. And I had to show the voice actors. Warren Omen. Okay, I'm gonna have to be consistent with my decisions now. Because I was all over the place on the last one. So I'm gonna be more agreeable. Are you telling me to stay my hands? Different than the last one. The PSP one is also different. Mm, 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 mm.
情報通りだ。ランスロットの野郎が現れたぜ。わかった。姉さん、いよいよだね。
やっぱりやめよう。ね。私たちに勝てるわけないわ。
何言ってるんだカチュア。またとない絶好のチャンスなんだぜ。
だってたったの3人であの暗黒騎士団に立ち向かうなんて。
大丈夫だよ姉さん。奴らだって油断しているさ。それともおじけづいたのかカチュア。俺は一人でもやるぞ。やめろよバイス。言い過ぎだぞ。行こうね。
やっぱりうまくいくわけないわ。
I gotta raise the volume of the voice. It's super low.
何になるっていうの。
ランスロットは暗黒騎士団の団長だ。そして奴らはバクラムの力の源だからランスロットを暗殺することはバクラムの力を一時的にでも弱めることになるんだよ。そうすればバレリア全土を征服したがっているガルガスタンが動き出すに違いない。
落ち着いたばかりなのにまた戦争を起こそうっていうのね、あなたは。
あなたは。
この状況のどこが落ち着いたって言うんだカチャ。俺たちウォルスタ人は虫けら同然に扱われているじゃないか。そうさ、俺たちに死ねと命じているのさ。
だからって戦争なんか始めたって私たちウォルスタは負けるだけよ。
A lot better, the translation.
奴らが来た。挟み撃ちにするぞ。後ろへ回ってくれ。わかった。
バンバン。Yeah, a lot better. Oh, I gotta press L1. Okay, let me fix the system options. See if I can do the sound. Here we go. Nope, not that sound. Okay, voice on. Oh, well, that sucks. I can't lower the sound. That sucks. Sound. That's kind of whack. Okay, so move. You know what? Let me get some experience. Let me hit my sister with a rock. You know how I do. Yay. Some XP.
君たちは何者だ。
俺たちはウォルスタ解放軍の戦士だ。みんなの仇を取らせてもらう。
敵だと。
随分と手荒な考えだな。なんだガキじゃないか。
待て、我らを知っているのか。人違いではないのか。
お前はランスロットだろうが。なら確かに俺たちの仇だ。
いかにも私の名はランスロットだ。なぜ私を知っている。
What a coincidence. He's also named Lance.
1年前にこの町を焼き払い、人々を殺したのはお前たち暗黒騎士なんだ。
Okay, so when they get ready to last a year ago, they kill his parents.
暗黒騎士団だと。我々は東の王国ゼノビアからやってきたものだ。
Zenobia. To the east, okay.
そういえば暗黒騎士ランスロットは固めのはず。あなたは違うわ。
固めの暗黒騎士。どうやら同じ名前のせいで間違えられたらしいな。
俺たちは傭兵の仕事を求めてこの島にやってきた。
No more routing knights us. But mercenaries come looking for work.
私の名は
That didn't make no
ラン
sense.
スロット・ハミルトン。ゼノビア王国の聖騎士だ。
Yeah, he said he was a holy knight. But he was a mercenary.
俺はカノプス、風使いと呼ばれてる。そっちのジジイは
Jijiwa, the old geezer.
先生術師でございます。
Those One Piece episodes pay off.
私はミルディン・ウォルホーン、同じくゼノビアの騎士です。俺の名はギルダス。
Gildas.
ゼノビアの騎士だ。そんなに怖い顔するなよ。
違うなんて。なら俺は一体。
とにかく謝ります。騎士様、どうか私たちに力をお貸しください。
詳しい事情を聞かせてもらおう。我らとてこの地は初めてなのだ。
俺はバイス。仇があんたたちじゃなくて残念だ。
私はカチュラ、ソウルです。そしてこっちは弟です。
So Sibyl is priest. Yeah, let's be more optimistic.
どうか僕らをお許しください。
気にする必要はない。驚きはしたがな。ここは暑い。さあ、どこか別の場所へ移り、そこで話を聞かせてくれないかな。
では私たちの隠れ家へ行きましょう。大したもてなしはできないけど。 ガルガスタンの勢力に立ち向かうにはそもそも頭数が足りないのです。それは私たちウォルスタも一緒だけど、バクラムはその弱点を補うためにローディスと手を結んだのです。
The Backroom share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lotus. Okay, so they both were screwed, but the Backroom at least they just joined Lotus or asked them for help. Okay.
そうして派遣されたのが暗黒騎士団ロスローリアンってわけか。
ロスローリアンはローディスの君主サルディアン教皇16の騎士団の中では最強と言われ、
High Priest Sardane, ruler of Lotus.
しかし彼らの実務は隣国の情報収集であったり、
That name sounds familiar too, Sardane. I think there's one of those wizards in Ogre Battle 64. Yeah, I think there's a wizard named Sardane that he joins you with the green robe.
秘密工作といった公にはできない任務ばかり。暗黒騎士団とはそうした闇の諜報活動からついた名なのです。
Yeah, he uses the 9 open battle by initiates and secrecy. They are his ears, and when there is need of it, his dagger. No knights is in shining armor these. And in word indeed they are as dark as their name.
しかし、なんだってそのロスなんとかがバクラムに肩入れするんだ。
じゃああんたたちはどうしてこの島へやってきたんだ。この島をバレリアをゼノビアのものにしたいからじゃないのか。ローディス教国とゼノビア王国のやつらはこの島で戦争を始めようっていうのか。
やめなさい、バイス。言い過ぎよ。
事情は分かった。バイス、君の質問に答えよう。我々は確かにゼノビアの人間だ。しかし今は王国の騎士ではない。我々は追放されたんだ。
俺たちは罪人なのさ。
Man,
帰る故郷はないんだ。
they would have said that the swords come out. You're an outlaws, okay. About to be a fight. No place waiting for us back home, man.
だから俺たちは仕事を探してる。この腕を高く買ってくれる仕事をな。
そんな話信じられるものか。これは俺たちの戦いなんだ。
もういいわ、バイス。騎士様、ご無礼の段、何卒ご容赦くださいませ。
せんなきこと。それより君たちはこれからどうするのか。
アルモリカ城に囚われたロンウェイ公爵を助けなければ。
ロンウェイ公爵とは君たちのリーダーか。
そうだ、俺たちウォルスタ人全員のリーダーだ。ガルガスタンのやつらに捕まっている。証券が近いって噂なんだ。なんとかしなくちゃいけない。
助ければいい金になりそうだな。どうだ、ランスロット。やらねえか。
悪かったよ。確かに俺たちだけじゃ無理だ。あんたたちの力が必要だ。
そうと決まれば善は急げだ。アルモリカ城へ行こうぜ。
To Armorica Castle.
ちょっと待って。城には兵が大勢いるわ。私たちに、いえ、騎士様にだって勝てないわ。無理よ。死んじゃうわ。もう戦いはたくさんよ。
君はどうなんだ。君の意見を聞かせてくれ。
I mean, we really don't have no choice.
僕らだけでは無理です。ぜひとも力をお貸しください。
よし、決まったな。では準備に取り掛かるとしよう。
どうして姉さんの言うことが聞けないの？言いたいことはわかるわ。でも私はあなたを失いたくないのよ。考えたくないけど父さんはきっと死んでいるわ。私には、そう、この世に血を分けた肉親はあなただけ。たった2人しかいない兄弟なのよ。死なせたくない。ごめんね。あなたを止められるわけないのに。でも約束して、姉さんから離れないって。
Stern guy, he's 16, 2 years younger than her, and he man of a few words.
あんまり弟を甘やかすなよ。あいつだって男なんだ。
少し黙っていて。弟はあなたみたいに血の好きな男じゃないのよ。
戦いたくて戦ってるんじゃねえや。犬死にしたくないだけだ、俺は。
あの人たちを当てにしてるくせに偉そうな口を聞かないで。
あいつらをここ入れたのはカジュアじゃないか。何を今さら。
利用できそうだからおべっかを使ってるんじゃない。あなたみたいに我を通すだけの能なしじゃないの、私は。少しは感謝なさいよ。
Shrewd woman.
僧侶のくせに人を騙してもいいのかよ。やってらんねえぜ。
私はもう誰にも死んでほしくないだけよ。
Okay, we won't get to do much today. Basically, this has been just an introduction. Now I'm wondering, what strategy do I want to take? Because I did spend a lot of time in the last one. When you want to move from one place to another, move our cursor to the place you want to go and press X. Okay, yeah, I know that. Press the Z button to see the game or range your units. You open the menu command. Go to the menu for commands, put a cursor on. Yep. Okay, so for this one, square. Okay. A port town of Gauduque, known as Oberon's Peril in better days. Its once beautiful walls now bear the scars of war. Okay. Options. Okay, move cursor. Cursor repeat, speed, display status, navigation display, message speed, attack display, effect, experience display. Yes, display everything for now. Or I could do bind shortcuts. Then Leader plate. White button unit switch. Yeah, only if we could raise the volume for the voice acting, that would have been better. Okay. Let's save. 3 slots. Okay. Level 1. He's the lowest level 1. We got some work to do, buddy. You got some work to do. Okay. So we got Denim Soldier, Azure Light. Damn, who has an iceberg? Big ass sword. Desert Edge. War boots. Is everything equipped? Everything is equipped, yeah. Yep, seems like everything's equipped. List. Yep. So let's leave it like that for now. War boots. Those do. Boots made of 2 layers of tan leather, so you could worry not of any feet trouble. Agility +4, weight 7, physical plus. Okay, he has a cure leaf, so he can heal if he needs to. Class change. Nothing. Damn, buddy. Say it. Okay, how about abilities? Magic. Okay, somebody has heal. Assuming that's her. And then Charming Nightmare is for my wizard. Well, I guess that's Warren. Cool. Intelligence 20, strength 31. Whoa, how is he so strong? What the hell? Level 2, his intelligence is 34 and his strength is 35. 55 luck, dexterity 34, agility 29. Holy hell, how is he so strong? How about her? Yeah, even her intelligence is low. This makes no sense. His intelligence is higher than hers. He must be way older than them. Strength. Her strength is stronger than him too. This is crazy. Her luck is a little bit low. Bro, you gotta step it up. Denim, what's going on, buddy? Okay, let's go. Let's at least do one battle. I think I know what. I know enough. But broski, what's going on? Armorica Gates.
Fight it out.
Fight it out. Damn, this game looks so good. This is a timeless game for real. Bapo the Mercenary. You the Rose. What been hiding out on Goya? Here to say your Duke is. There's 2,000 gold on that one's head, boys. Have the purse to him. What brings him down? A berserk with a sword. What's happening? Where's your axe at? A narrow stream scares one pace across. A narrow stream scares one pace across. Easily jumped. Please watch. But look before, eh? You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower. And they really gave me the tutorial. That wing like me move with no E of height or even terrain. Even so, rushing alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave. Okay? Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid useless items if you need speed on your side. Check the guarding element of the enemy's face. If you fight with an opposite element, like the wind against earth or fire against water. Okay, wind, earth, fire, ice, fire, water. You may give them good damage. Okay. The possibility of damage you get from them will be greater. In other words, you are taking a risk. To avoid this situation, check the type of terrain you're fighting on. All units begin battle with no MP. That being the fund of all magical power. The fund of magical power. Units accumulate MP gradually over time. Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP. So think ahead before casting a spell. Thank you for the tutorial. One whisper of Runway's execution and out you come, bold as you please. I reckon smell a trap, but not with rebels, eh? By time we were rid of you lot. Select C to continue resume game. Damn, which one C? Okay. Let me see if I can get these terrain things right, because I know it's going to help me a lot. Okay, so I'm next. He is fire, so water. Water. Oh, but I guess they're not attacking. No, I'm attacking. Okay. Well, I ain't wasting time, so I'm hitting something. I'm hitting someone. Let me get my stack up. Nope. We're attacking. Projectile. Throw stone. Oh, okay. So once I move, Okay. Okay. Let's throw at this guy. See if we can actually reach him. Got him, coach. 3 XP. Is that an Amazon or Valkyrie? Looks like an Amazon. Oof, nice. I think I'm gonna like this cannabis. They're hella strong. What is happening? Bro's already dropping magic. Attack and sleep, nice. Rachel fell asleep. Oh yeah, they're mad strong. I'm about to take their weapon. Wait, you're not waitlisters. I know a man from Lotus when I see one. At least the attack goes faster now. Nice. Don't kill him. I'm trying to kill him. Okay, what is this guy? Fire. I am wind. But he's almost dead, so let's go for it anyways. Da, 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 da. Let's get our first kill. It's time to our initiation ritual. About to be our first kill. Hit 51%, 0.7. What? Dude, why are you so weak? This makes no sense. Why is my boy so weak? Wait, is that because of the... Can't be, hold on. What if I do indirect? %. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. My bad. Hold on. 100% 14. Oh, so I might just kill him with this hit. Got him. Exactly what I needed. Get him. Okay, we gotta level up that heal. That heal is not good. Yeah, bro, she's sleeping. She can't attack. What's the point of charming her? Damn, these dudes are savages. They're cleaning the floor. Da-da-da-da-da. Looks like our luck has returned. That was way too easy. The map is completed. Damn, nice 1500. What we get? Short bow, short sword, cure elixir. Okay. The way inside is clear. Stay on guard. Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denim. Cover our flank. That's all we ask. Say less. Castle consists of several maps, which means you have to fight several battles in succession, and you will only be able to arrange your units between them. You cannot save the game there, so be careful. As soon as you leave the formation screen, the next battle will begin. Really? And I can even save it? Hell arrangement. Ah, so this is where they got like the castle fighting kind of thing. Would you like to quit formation mode? Yes.
Fight it out.
What the hell happened? I'm in the castle, okay. A fine time for this with Master Knave away. Listen well, we face the rogues who slew Bapao and his men. Underestimate them and share Bapao's fate. Give this rebel swine a taste of Gagastani steel. Armorica shall never fall. Okay. Oh, I got everybody. Okay. Charm? Sleep, okay. Okay, I gotta get to level 2 so I can get at least some type of whatever next class comes. Damn. Damn, one hit. You see about to get killed one hit too? This guy. Got a luck card for nothing. So much for your luck, buddy. Alright, should I attack him? Because he might... Wait, he might just shoot. Yeah, he might just kill me. I gotta be careful. Yeah, if he attacks me, he might just kill me. Let me do this instead. Because I do need the XP. Oh, you stupid wizard. I guess I should have threw it to the guy in front of me. That was dumb. Interlopers, what are you meddling our affairs? Our struggle with the Wallisters goes back generations. It's no concern of yours. Will you seek the claim of Valeria, as Lotus does? I will have your answer. We are men without country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so. We're looking for mercenary work, as it is. Not hiring by any chance. And what do you leave for the bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing. He makes a good point. Let's rescue this dude, collect our reward, and be done with it. A craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward. Big words. You better not get caught with the 60 hit. Damn, stole my items. You piece of shit. Nice. Yeah, he is hella weak. Losing to the Waylister swine. Now that's what I call frustration. Damn, these are all introduction stage. Can't lose with the squad. Blessed gem. Blessed gem. The taste of freedom is sweet. Thanks to you.
そなたのようなウォルスタの若き同胞に救われたことは実に喜ばしい。
Oh, so we freed him already. That's it? Okay.
そなたらは神が我々ウォルスタに使わされた希望の使者に違いない。ウォルスタの未来は明るい。
公爵様の無事を知り、身を潜めていた同志たちが次々と城へ集まっています。
ガルガスタンが攻めてくるまでに幾ばくかの余裕があろう。それまでに体制を立て直さねば。ところで異国から来た騎士たちよ、事情は聞いたが、それはまことか？
偽りではございません。我らは皆国を追われたものです。
果たしてそうかな。例えばそこの沖縄いかがか。2年前ヒデンラの王国が誕生。
It is the whiskers of your companion that gives me pause. Who is the canopy asking for money?
ランスロット殿も聖騎士団の団長とか。
King Tristan. That name sounds familiar too. Tristan, yeah, Tristan. King Tristan. Yeah, there was a Tristan in the last game, but I forgot what he was doing. I hear a diviner matching his description was at the side of King Tristan. When you know Zenobia came into being 2 years past, and you, Sir Dansara, were captain of the Holy Knights. It's the same king so brazen as to cast out the man, the very man who placed him upon the throne.
そのような魔法使いがいたとは聞きますが、私ではございません。邪悪なローディス教国がロスローリアンを送り込んだように。
The Dark Knight of Lothlorien.
キレンラ・ゼノビア王国もまたバレリアを欲しているのではないか。違うというなら証拠を見せてほしい。
公爵様、聖騎士様らは命を賭してこの戦いに力をお貸しくださいました。
Girl, you talking to a king. Hush.
忠誠を誓うべき大将がいてこその騎士。我らはその御旗を探しております。
貴殿の言葉、しかと証明してもらおうぞ。オービアトラス、この城の警護と兵士の訓練を貴殿に任せよう。
We have you train our whilst there were loyals as guards and soldiers in Amokrica. Okay. Damn, they got employment and money. So is this the team that I'm joining?
さて、そなたの父はゴリアテの牧師であったな。
Was an Abuna in Goya.
以前に一度だけお会いしたことがある。聡明な方であったが、ゴリアテの件は実に残念である。
父の、いえ、ゴリアテで死んだ人々の仇を取ってください。公爵様。
分かっている。しかし、まずは目前の敵ガルガスタンが先だ。そうだ。そなたらを解放軍の同志としてだけではなく、我がアルモリカの正式な騎士として迎え入れようではないか。騎士、
Yay, we're getting knighted.
そなたら若き英雄たちが騎士と、そして私の直属の遊撃隊として活動するのだ。どうだ、やってはくれんか。
もちろん仰せの通りに。
よろしい。では騎士団の名前を付けよう。
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Windwater. Windwater. Does that work? Yeah.
良い名だ。そなたらの活躍を期待しているぞ。早速だが、南西のクリザローという町に行ってもらいたい。この城の監督官であった手術師ニバスを、我が騎士団の長レオナールが追っているのだが、思いのほか敵が強く手こずっている。すまぬがクリザローへ赴き、レオナールを援護してもらいたい。
Hey, Beth.
頼んだぞ。さて、出かける前にこのアルモニカで兵士を補充し、
Also, I'm separated from my crew now.
して準備を整えておいた方が良い。
You'll be going to Chrysoro to aid him, understood?
2万ゴートを使わそう。準備が整い次第言ってくれ。
Okay.
お任せください。我らオールスターのために必ずや任務を果たしてきます。
そなたらの勝利とウォルスタの未来のために祈ろう。
Okay, now was I really knighted or I was just like war knighted? Okay, we got Morris. He's a soldier. He's from the Resistance. He's from my crew. He's a Wallister. Okay, let's take him in. He's lightning, level 2, already higher level than me. It's crazy. Okay, we'll take him. Who else do we got? We got Clive. He's from the Resistance as well. From my hometown. He's fire, level 2. Let's take him. Singleton. Same thing. I better be a knight after this. Oh, the Scott, same thing. But he's water. Ooh, I got an Amazon. Okay. Fast and swim. She's fast and she can swim. Nice. Level 2. Wallace there as well. Short sword. Monica. Judy, same thing. Welcome, Judy. Like, and Franny. So I got 3 and 3. That makes 9. And 10. I got more girls than guys. What about equal now? 5 and 5. Ba ba da ba ba ba. You've led us to the gainful employ after all. My thanks. No, it is I who should thank you. So you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we can't join you. Above all else, stay alive. Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope. I try to remember that. Let's not forget. Alright. Later, friends. Every liberated place will have 2 extra commands, shop and training. Okay. The shop command will only be available at towns and castles though. The shop command will only be available at towns and castles. This command will let you purchase and sell items and grimoires, replenish units, and sell large size units. Use this command wisely to stock up on restoration items. The training command lets you split your army into 2 teams to compete versus each other. You can easily advance through the game by training your units. Okay. Ooh, he said easily. This castle was once the seat power of old America. It was taken by the Duke before the outbreak of war. Okay. That's safe. Got a lot of goth. A lot of loot creep. Okay, moment of truth. Was I really knighted, or what the king was just knighted mean words? Nope, still a soldier. Dude lied. I don't like this formation. I do not like this formation. Status, arrange. This can be the formation. Hold on. Training shop. One report. Edit. Oh yeah, this is not it. Okay. Arrange. No. Damn, how did I change the formation now? Yeah, a lot better. The only thing is that you can see more information when you do it like this. Got you at level 2. Okay, what we got? So level 1, lightning. Short sword. Yeah, he's still level 1, so there's really not much I can do. Unable to change. So she's a priest to the core. Vice can change. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much I could do besides just go and fight. So I already saved. I guess I'll leave it here for now. Yeah. It's gonna be a long game. I already can tell. Okay, so I already saved. All right, that's all for me. I think I should make it tomorrow, and then that'll probably be all for the week. Definitely a different pace than Hollow Knight, but I needed a break. So yeah, I'll be back maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Later.